The world's automotive industry is undergoing a revolution. Innovative and advanced technologies are changing the way we drive. Israel is a prominent and leading player in this technological innovation, improving the capabilities of future autonomous vehicles that will travel without the involvement of a human factor, by improving communication and information systems between passengers and vehicles, and by enabling the transition to hybrid and electrical engines, we can create safer and more efficient traffic on the roads.
The car industry is shifting from infrastructure-intensive industry, I would say, to a brain-intensive industry. And when you talk about computer science, this is really the sweet spot of Israel's strength. And therefore, no wonder that Mobileye was formed in Israel, and no wonder that we have now dozens or maybe even hundreds of startups in Israel in the automotive ecosystem.
The automotive space today is looking for disruption in areas such as AI and sensor. These are areas that the Israeli startup have been developing for many years in other markets, such as medical and consumer electronics, that today are leveraged in this industry.
Understanding the world of automotive cybersecurity requires two key things. One is deep technology and understanding of cybersecurity, and the other thing is to understand the ecosystem of automotive and what does it take to really bring this technology into production. And I think in that we in Israel are quite unique.
Samsung has been investing in dozens of companies in Israel in the past few years, and we're committed to continue working with these groundbreaking startups in the domain of automotive to provide together safer driving for everyone and everywhere.
Well, we're actually very big believers in the technical innovations coming out of Israel and the Israeli startup ecosystem. And this is especially true in our space, which is the future mobility space. So actually, we find it critical that we're here almost to the point of how can we afford not to be here.
The main thing that we do is to encourage our faculty members to interact with the industry, to interact with the high-tech world, and to invent and then to spread it out, to distribute it to the world. Be courageous, do it.
The largest companies in the world already have research and development centers in Israel and are benefiting from Israel's leading academia, as well as the entrepreneurial spirit accompanied by government investments, which support alternative energy, smart transportation, and laying of government infrastructure for integrating autonomous vehicles, proving that the future of automotive is already here in Israel. So shift to high gear and join the leading team here. The wheels are already in high motion.